Hello everyone, I'm Jeremy Geckner with the Front Row Movie Reviews, and this is your weekly box office report with stats from our friends over at boxofficemojo.com. There's a lot of stuff to get to this week after the report, so we're going to try and do this one fast. So here we go. Coming in at number 1 this week was the new release, The War for the Planet of the Apes. This is the third film in the new Apes trilogy, and it brought in a $56.2 million domestic run and over $100 million worldwide. This is right around where industry standards expected, and the fact that it beat a proven Marvel property in its first week of release bodes very well for this franchise. Coming in at number 2 this week was SpiderMan Homecoming in its second week of release. This Marvel Sony property brought in another $44 million in the US, bringing its US total up to $207 million and its worldwide total now to $467 million. This thing is a huge success for Marvel and Sony. Let's hope they keep doing this type of thing going forward. Coming in at number 3 this week was the animated sequel Despicable Me 3. Now this film brought in another $19 million this weekend, which brings its US total up to $188 million. This thing continues to make tons of money for Illumination. Coming in at number 4 this week is the film that we really hope continues to stay in the top 5 for as long as possible, Edgar Wright's Baby Driver. This thing brought in another $8 million for the 4th spot, and it is now a worldwide total of $96 million, which means next week this thing is going to officially become a $100 million movie, and that is so good for original film content. And rounding out the top 5 this week is the comedy hit of the summer with the critics, The Big Sick. This thing did its big movie expansion this week over 2,000 theaters, and it brought in another $7.5 million, which is a 110% increase over its previous limited releases. This thing is one of the comedy gems of the summer. Please make sure you get out there. Let's see how far this thing can go. I'm Jeremy Geckner with the Front Row Movie Reviews. Head over to the Front Row Movie Reviews to see everything that we've been doing with our podcasts and our videos. We got a lot of announcements for you this week. We are so proud of the job that Brett Rutherford, our man on the ground, did reporting live from D23. We're going to have a recap session with him at some point before the month is out. This week we dropped our full disclosure on War for the Planet of the Apes, and we launched our brand new Game of Thrones new episode recap show, The Row Knows Nothing. So we really hope that you've been enjoying that. But also, you might not know, this week is Comic-Con week. This is the pop culture event, the movie news event of the year. We will be giving you live updates from Comic-Con on our Twitter feed as we hear them from our people on the ground, and then every night we're going to give you a video recap of what has been revealed at Comic-Con this year. The panels are going to be insane. So much TV, so many movies. It's going to be really awesome. So watch our Facebook feed and watch the podcast and YouTube channels as well to get all the latest info from the Comic-Con this year. I'm Jeremy Geckner, and as always, we will see you in the front row.